Okay, I think I'm live. Okay, sorry about that glare. Can I cover it? Sort of, maybe. I just sit like this. Oh, and there's the other light. Okay, that's just not gonna work out. Hello everybody. Welcome to this live stream. I think I accidentally saved another live stream or something, so I'm just gonna send that link over. So let's see how to do that. This is an adventure for us all. I know I live streamed like back in March, but that was months ago now, and I don't remember how to do it because that was my first time doing it, and I haven't done it since. Okay, so let me just tweet out this link to this fancy live stream. Oh, someone said hi. Hi. Ubong. Hello. Twitter. Am I not already on Twitter? Like, I have a million tabs open and somehow none of them are Twitter for like the first time in months. And we're live, exclamation point. And cool. All right, hopefully people see that. All right. And then I'll just post a reply to it. Live stream, not stream, here, and then Control V. Cool, okay. It's all done. Hopefully people see it. Hey, Katrina. Hi, how are you on this fine day? So the description says that I'm going to try to embroider, talk about this channel and current events, etc., etc. And by try to embroider, I mean attempt to embroider for the first time ever, including like taking things out of the shopping bag because I've been so bored here at home that I was like, embroidery is pretty. Why not embroider? So yeah, should this be the thumbnail? Should this be the thumbnail? Who knows? So yeah, and I saw like a couple of Lauren Fairweather videos, and I bought a book from the craft store too, so might as well try it since I have it. Oh, and if you can hear like shouts and background noises, that's because tennis is on downstairs. Oh, yes, I am also sad because of all of the things going on in the world, and it's also been a really, really stressful August was just extremely stressful, which is why you barely saw any videos, and like the videos before my last Jainism one were like really unscripted. It was super stressful and hard, and oh man, just pretty freaking heartbreaking. But yes, I am all right. I had a touch of back problems, but those are getting better. I'm going to physical therapy, and my spine is gonna be fine eventually. I just have to keep exercising, which honestly I'm not sure if I want to do. No, obviously I'm gonna exercise, and I actually used to be really fit until I quit my dance team like in January. So like I had dance team all through college, so I was fit that way. I have this, which is like a cross stitching thing apparently, but I don't know, what does it say? Oh, it's cross stitch fabric, but my mom told me it was good to practice with, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, I know how to put it in the thing. You have to like practice all the different stitches before you actually do anything. So let's see. This is like not the best setup for me to like be doing stuff, but okay. There's stuff falling off of the top of my desk. Okay. All right, I'm doing the thing. But yeah, my spine's gonna be okay, but I'm chilling at home while I go to physical therapy like every other day, just so I can relax. And because like I'm done with school and I don't have a job right now, so why not just chill at home and get free food and stuff? And yesterday I got to bake pie, so that was cool. Geez, the YouTube videos make this seem a lot easier than it is. But maybe it's because I'm just not on a flat surface. But yeah, I'm healthy now, and oh, I was talking about being fit. Oh, it's not doing the thing at the bottom. Come on, do the thing. All right. No. Do the thing. Come on. I think this fabric might be too thick for this. Who knows? This is like super cheap craft store, whatever was the lowest price possible. But yeah. Hello, Omar. How are you? I'm bent down right now because I'm trying to put this the fabric and the embroidery hoop, and it's not really working out. Let's see if I can just kind of shove it in. I don't want to. Yeah, I think this fabric is just too thick for this, but okay. All right. You know what? Good enough. I think it's gonna stay in one place. So yeah. But yeah, I was talking about, and before like college, I was on the tennis team, which is why you can hear tennis in the background if you can hear it. And I'm so excited about tennis. I don't know if you guys have been seeing some of my live tweeting about tennis, but I love the US Open. It's my favorite Grand Slam, and it's the best. I love it. But yeah, and obviously I was on the tennis team, and I was doing dance in high school. Indian classical, Kathak. It was great. And before that, I did, like, in middle school, I did tennis too. And then before that, I did, what did I do? I remember doing 2 years of jazz dance. I don't know, random stuff. I've been doing tennis since 4th grade. Jazz was like 3rd and 4th grade. And before that, it was like, just like kinder soccer and stuff like that. I was terrible at soccer. Oh, and briefly in 8th grade, I was on the track team because I wanted to be with my friend who ran track in college too, because she's insane. But yeah. Oh, thank you, Omar. It's nice to reach over 800 subs. I think I reached 800 subs in like, when did I reach 800 subscribers? I don't know. I'm at like 820 now, so this is a little bit delayed, but I think it was in mid-August, and I did not have the mental capacity to live stream or do anything at that point, other than spend time with family because I had to. No, not just because I had to, because I wanted to be with them too. But yeah, pretty colors. That's what I was getting at, right? Okay, so I have this embroidery stitch, everything you need to know to do basic embroidery book. So I'm just gonna start at the beginning and see what they tell me to do. I don't know. I like looked on Pinterest a little bit and stuff, but Pinterest. Picking the right fabric, yeah. Let's see, threads. Okay, I have embroidery floss. I did good on that. This is what we used to make friendship bracelets out of. That was great. Oh, and then you have to split it into 6, unlike when we made friendship bracelets. Oh, and my friend who does a lot of this kind of stuff, Kelly, you guys know who Kelly is. She told me that like because of the count of this like cross stitch thread, I need to like use only 1 or 2 little strands. So what color should I go with? Tell me in the comment section, in the live chat, because we're live. And only 2 people are watching. Because that's what happens when you talk about embroidery on YouTube. 2 people watch. What is going on? But yeah, so I said I was going to try to embroider, talk about this channel. Purple, okay, purple's my favorite color. You can see it in the background. Okay, purple it is. Okay, this is a nice purple, and there are 2 of them. Oh, there are 2 of every color, but I like this purple. So, okay, now I need to get the needles out, right? That's an important, ooh, purple or blue. Oh dear. I think purple's out already, but I like blue too. Blue's a great color. Okay, I'm just gonna pick one at random because it's 5 to, I don't know what these numbers mean. I think it's like how big the eye of the needle is, but whatever. People are clapping. Right now, Basta is playing someone else, and then later it's Rafa and Delpo, so I'm happy about that. Okay. It's the hardest part of embroidery, getting these things out of this thing. By thing, I mean needles. Come on. Out, out, out. Success. Okay. I feel accomplished. Okay, and now I have to thread the needle, right? That's supposed to be a hard thing that people don't like doing. Maybe I should like angle this down a little bit and just sit back so you can like see what I'm doing, and also, yeah, I think that works. Okay. Okay. Let's get a little bit of embroidery floss out. Okay, and oh, I have to cut the thing and stuff. This is but it's already open. It's not in a circle. I don't know. Move the labels and untwist the skein, whatever, to form an oval. Oh, I don't have a pair of scissors. This might be a bad idea. But, oh, it's to make it short. Oh, can I just kind of, no, I can't rip it apart. What can I do to cut this? Do I have a scissor? Oh, hello, third person who is watching. I can't find a scissor, but I have found really some calculation I was trying to do years ago. Oh man, this little drawer is full of memories. No scissor here. Let me look at this messy room and see if there's anything I can do. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna do this and live. Just one more. Checking. No. Okay. I give up. And I don't really want to get up. So this is how it's gonna go. Now you have to undo the thing like this. Hi, Chris. Thank you. It's nice to have over 800 subscribers. Although I kind of feel like a fraud for saying that a little bit, because like I always get a boost during Badushan, and I know that those people aren't gonna return because like they're only here for one type of video, and I make that video like maybe once every 4 months at most. But yeah, no, it's nice to have that number. I'm currently embroidering, Chris, if you didn't know, or I'm trying to because this is my first time doing any of this. All right, put the thread in the needle. Oh, I see why people say this is annoying, because it is. What if I fold it over to make it thicker and then put it in? Would that be easier? Yes, it is. I'm so smart, guys. Oh wait, no, I'm not. Okay. Oh, it worked. It worked. It's working. Success of the epic kind. Look at this. Look at this beauty. Can you guys see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? Okay. Now what? All right. It's like keep your threads orderly. Like if you think I keep things orderly, you've got the wrong person. Now it's explaining all the different kinds of fabric and stuff. Oh, apparently there's a needle threader that does the same exact thing that I just did, which is like kind of fold it over and pull through. Apparently I need transfer pencils and pens. Okay. Okay. I don't know what a waist knot is. That's why I have this book. It was just like, do a waist knot. I'm like, I don't know what you're saying, ma'am. These pages are thick. Something just fell, but it's okay. It was just the thing of things. Okay, running stitch. I'm pretty sure I know how to do a running stitch. Okay, but let's try this in a straight line and stuff, even though this is kind of bumpy. Okay. All right. And you just have to kind of do the one and come on, no, come on. Isn't it easier to do a running stitch when you can fold the fabric a little bit? Maybe not, because this is not, okay. Let's try it here where it's kind of bumpy. Okay, and I'm gonna do 4 spaces. Okay, let's see. There's cheering downstairs. It's just the TV though, no one's home. Guys, I did my first stitch ever. I don't know if you can see it or not because it's really thin, but it's there. I'll post pictures on social media if you guys really want to see this. I know how exciting this is. This is riveting content. Oh, what is Bhushan? Bedushan. Oh, Paryushan. Paryushan. I say it really fast and mangle the thing. So, and I mangle the pronunciation. That's what it's called. Because I say it really fast, but yeah, this it's called Paryushan, and it's the most important holiday in Jainism where we fast and repent for our sins and stuff. But you guys saw that video, right? It's a good time. I really enjoy Paryushan. I wasn't able to fast this year because I had all my back issues and I had to be on steroids, but I just really love the atmosphere, and it's really about community, and just like it's really nice to see all my old friends and stuff too, who maybe I haven't seen as much because everyone shows up to this thing. So that's really nice. And this year, one of my best friends fasted, so he fasted for all 8 days, and he went to work every single one of your days. So it was nice. Oh, Rohan says he likes all of my videos. Thank you, Rohan. I have a cousin's cousin named Rohan. I have a cousin's cousin named Rohan Shah, actually. Are you my cousin's cousin? No, he wouldn't be watching this. But hi, Rohan. It's nice to meet you. Yeah. Yes. Thank you. But what was I saying? But yeah, I really enjoy that holiday a lot. And because it's like the most important holiday in Jainism, and like most Jains celebrate it, I get a boost in views for the Jainism videos. That those 8 days are like the weeks before and after that, because people are curious, like, what is Jainism? What is this weird holiday that they celebrate for 8 days where they can only drink boiled water and can only eat before, after 48 minutes after sunrise and 48 minutes before sunset? And I'm like, it's Paryushan, it's this thing. Oh, I made it crooked. It's not a line anymore. But that's okay. We're all learning here, right? Am I going to be the next, what's his face? The painting guy, Bob Ross? Am I going to be the next Bob Ross? Maybe. Probably not. This is why I script videos, because I say that guy, the painting guy, Bob Ross. But yeah, this is kind of soothing and relaxing, and I'm pretty fidgety, so this is nice. And it's not a fidget spinner. So that's there. Why am I talking weird now? This is going to be a pain to caption after, but I'm going to do it. All right. Okay, I think I have somewhat mastered the straight stitch, or the running stitch. I'm pretty sure I've done this before, and I think I've done the next one, which is a back stitch, before, because I started to learn how to crochet in December, and I had to use a back stitch with yarn to like put the headband together. Yeah. So, yeah, but this is the thing. Is Mr. Darcy gonna marry me now? Because, you know, these are all... Okay, now how do I... Oh, you can put it like underneath and tie it, right? Like this. And tie it off, sort of. Okay, that's tied up, sort of. I don't know if that worked. I'm just going to do another one just in case. Another little loop-de-loop thing. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of really want a sewing machine, actually, Chris. But it seems like a lot of money, and I think I should learn the basics for now. So I'm just not going to bother yet. But yeah, I'd really like to get a sewing machine. It seemed, oh, and it all fell out because I was trying to cut this, but that's okay. I still have like 4 stitches there. Cool. Okay, I have officially learned how to embroider. I'm amazing. I'm like the greatest at this, clearly. Next time you see me, I'll be on Project Runway. Is that show still even on? I haven't watched the last few seasons of that. No, Tim Gunn just posted a picture on Instagram, so it is still on. But I haven't watched the last few seasons of it. I don't think I've watched since the first juniors season. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, if I get one, I mean, I'd obviously share it with my sister, with whom I live. But look at my correct grammar at that sentence. But yeah, I think like, because my mom has no idea how to sew. She's like, she has no idea. She learned to cook when she got married. Like she was, so she has no idea how to sew. And she was always like, oh, you know, this auntie knows how to sew. You could learn from her. And I'm like, okay, why don't you learn from her when I was younger? And yeah, my sister doesn't either, but she enjoys Project Runway with me. So maybe I can convince her that it's a good idea. But yeah, let me take a break from that because I want to. Let's see what else is. So I said I would talk about this channel. So on this channel, so you guys know now that I took a break in August for pretty personal reasons, but thank you for saying I'm funny. I like to think I'm funny, but a lot of people don't. So thank you. But on this channel, so I took a break for personal reasons and also because I had finals and I am officially done with college, which is insane. The room has no pixels, but I do. That's strange. I should not be pixelated. Maybe because I'm moving around too much. Let me try to fix that first, since I'm taking a break from this. How do I get to that thing where okay. I don't want to stop the broadcast. I just want to make the broadcast quality better. It's the HD camera. Okay. No, I don't want to screen share. What's cameraman? No, I don't want to download any app. What is this? Okay, as long as I'm still alive. And I don't know what's going on. Oh, you know what? I think it's the quality of the, not of my Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi is fine, but the quality of the stream itself. Here, live streaming. It should show that I'm live right now, right? On the page, on the event page. Let's see, events. Why does it ask me to resume? Hang out on there. Edit. Okay. I think I'm gonna fix this. Fingers crossed. Maybe not. Settings. Basic info. Okay, I don't think I can change it without like ending this live stream and starting a new one, so sorry about that. Oh, it's better now. Oh, cool. All right. Thanks. Oh, thanks on the congrats on finishing college. Yes, woo, 800. It's awesome. Yeah, YouTube is silly like that. Has it already been a half hour or so? Okay, so this channel, what am I going to do on it? So my goal for this year was to make 100 videos, and obviously that hasn't happened yet. I don't think I've made a fraction of that. Well, obviously I've made a fraction of that number of videos, but like I was like, I want to make 100 videos this year, which means a little over one video a week. But let's see how many I've made. So it's, how many per page? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Oh, I've only made 22 videos this year. And I don't like that number at all. I want to make far more videos, and I am going to start putting one video up a week at least. And I'm already getting ideas for Dear December, which is months away. So you can expect a video every day in December. And I think I'm going to do October because as of now, I'm free in October. So I have time to do that. But obviously, if I get a job, that'll change. Unless it's a part-time job, or like depending on how much time I have in my life. But I'm going to try to post at least once a week. Otherwise, if not every day, I'll post twice a week in October. I also want to do 2 more Jainism videos. I have ideas for that, and like I'm in the midst of writing one of them. So like obviously that'll probably go up in October. My next video actually is going to be a lot of fun. For me, I'm not sure how much fun it'll be for you, but I'm going to look through my senior year, my like last few semesters notebook, because I kept one notebook for all of my classes from January till August. So it'll be fun because I'll be able to talk about the classes I was in and like just like studying in New York University and what that's like. But also it has a lot of doodles and a lot of starts of videos and stuff, and the entire back of the notebook was so like the front end of the notebook was for classwork, and the back of the notebook was for random ideas that I had and things I had to look up and things I wanted to do after class. So there are like just little jots of like video ideas and stuff, so it'll be fun to look through, and there are like excerpts of stories I'm writing, and just it's a wild ride, that notebook. So I think it'll be fun to look at. Yeah, thank you. It's a fun notebook, and it has all different colors and that's the phone that I have to get. I'll be right back. One sec. I don't know what to do. All right. Hello? Hi. Good, how are you? I'm feeling okay. Yeah, oh my god, last night was so much fun. I loved the food. Yeah. Yeah, we want to do it again with the older brothers this time. Yeah. No, she went to Bachelor. I think it ends at 7. Yeah. Okay, bye. It was one of the aunties. She's great. I love her. I love all the aunties. But what was I talking about? I finished the topic of the notebook for next week's video that I have to start filming. And I have the letter C for my alphabet project. I have that written, but I really want to change it because like after this last month, like I think I can do a lot more with it than I first thought I could, because I wrote it back in like June, but I just couldn't find the time to film it. Sorry, I'm like moving around a lot. I'm in a spinny chair. It happens. What was I saying? Calm. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So now you know what it is. It's called Calm. And I have it written, but I still need to make a shot list for it, of like what I'm gonna film for it, because my last one was a pretty easy, like Bold was a pretty easy one to film because I just did my makeup. But this one is a lot more abstract of a concept. Like it's not rooted in something specific like makeup. So I kind of have to like think about what I'm gonna do. Like I have a lot of different examples in that, but I don't want it to be too literal necessarily like the last one was. So I'm experimenting. It'll be fun. Yeah. And what else is happening on this channel? Let me think. I do want to do more creative videos. I know I said that like last time I live streamed, but I think because this is like the second week of September. So if I do a video a week, I'll have 3 videos to put up. So it'll be the letter C in Alphabet Project. It'll be my notebook video, and it'll be another like it'll be like a create every day in May style video, I think, if not a talk about like current events or something. Because I also have another idea called delayed reaction. That would be a series of me talking about events that have happened in the recent past, but have kind of like in like the last few weeks maybe been forgotten about in the media. It was like a big thing when it happened, and then it was forgotten about, but like because it takes me a while to process it, and I kind of want to read everything about it before I make a judgment. Like it takes me time, and there is no time in the news lately because there's so much happening. It'll be called delayed reaction, and then I will have a delayed reaction to whatever happened, because I think we overestimate our power to process things that have happened in the news. And I definitely do. I definitely like read an article and I'm like, oh, I know everything about that subject now. And then like a few weeks later, or like even the next day, I'll like read a different article and I'll be like, oh, that completely changed my perspective. And then I'm like, wow, I am really swayed by persuasive news articles. Yeah, I agree. It's hard to be empathetic about a singular issue. And I think because we don't take our time, we don't generally see the broader impact something has. And I think there are way too much there are way too many hot takes on Twitter and not enough like after the fact takes on it, like how it matters in the broader scheme of things and the context of what happened and why something happened now versus why it didn't happen 10 years ago or something. So it's like a lot I want to talk about, and I'm glad it'll be called delayed reaction because I can do those whenever I want about whatever I want. Yeah, so thank you. I'm glad you guys like that idea because I've been thinking about it for a while. And I think my first video will be on the whole Joss Whedon thing, because I wrote a whole thing about it when it happened, but I didn't like publish it anywhere. I didn't film it or anything. I actually sent it to one of my Twitter friends, Digby, who's awesome and who you should follow. And yeah, I think, and I still have a lot of thoughts about it. And the way I think about things is by either writing it down or talking it through. So I think this will help a lot of people, maybe. And it'll only be about one thing each video. So if the first thing is about the whole Joss Whedon scandal, I hate the word scandal, but I guess that's what it was. So if it'll only be about that. and that like one thing that happened, instead of being about Joss Whedon, but also Trump for some reason. Although Trump does have something to do with this whole thing, I think, personally. But I will make the connection in a clear way. Unlike Joss Whedon is a symptom of Trumpism, which are just stupid opinions. I know there's no such thing as a, well, there is such thing as a stupid opinion, personally speaking. I have them too, and I like it when people call me out on them. I mean, well, first I feel insulted because I am really stubborn and have a lot of pride, but after the fact, I'm like, okay, I kind of get where they were coming from. Or, okay, oh, I guess I was uninformed about that thing. But, yeah, I think it'll be a good thing to do kind of once a month on one thing, and kind of just like meditate on something a little bit. So I think that'll be like, I think that's my most ambition thing. Yes, everyone has stupid opinions. For example, I think pineapple on pizza is excellent, and no one should be bashing it. Pineapple on pizza is excellent, and so are olives on pizza, and pineapples and olives on pizza are amazing. Okay, also High School Musical is the greatest film series of our time. I don't care about Star Wars. I don't care about the Star Trek movies. High School Musical. Actually, I love Star Trek, but High School Musical. Why stan anything when you can stan High School Musical? Also, I have so many opinions on stan culture and what that is, and how it's happened, because I've been in fandom in one way or another. Yes, I am a heretic. Heretic. I don't know how to pronounce that word, honestly, but I am one. It's a good time. What was I saying? Oh yeah, stans. Yeah, I've been in fandom since I was 12 in some way or the other. And I actually started in the High School Musical fandom. It was great. Harry Potter is better than High School Musical. I don't think so. I personally think High School Musical is better. If only because the female leads have more lines and are more fun. Personally. The last pronunciation. So that was heretic. I don't know. I don't know what the last pronunciation was. Sorry. I will just continue through life not knowing how to pronounce that word. Or I'll go on Google Translate and figure that out. Oh, I'm standing back because you can see my face better. Yeah, sorry if you can't see my face for most of this because I'm not paying attention to where I'm sitting or where this rolls. Okay. Yeah. Although I do have more like Harry Potter stuff, like this room. You can't tell from like this angle, but this room is full of Harry Potter stuff. And I have my first Harry Potter series right there, and none of the books are matching. Like I have so much Harry Potter stuff, but High School Musical is better in terms of movies. I'm talking about movie series, okay? Yeah. There really is just Hermione and Harry Potter and stuff. Yeah. But you know what? In the books, Ginny was awesome. I love book Ginny so much. And I also love book Luna because she's like actually smart and not just a ditz. And I think J.K. Rowling gave more care to those characters than the movies did. But also I have opinions on J.K. Rowling that are not necessarily the nicest. I have opinions on a lot of things. Yeah, book Ginny and Luna are amazing. And I ship them, kind of. There are some fics that are awesome with Ginny and Luna, and I personally think that they would have made a great couple because like I feel like Harry and Ginny was a little bit obvious by the end of it, but like if Ginny was like in like the 7th book was like, oh Harry, you abandoned me for a year. Well, guess what? I have a girlfriend now. It would have just been fantastic. But that's just me. I'm just saying that. Controversial opinions on J.K. Rowling. I'd love to know those. I just think, okay, I cannot stand The Cursed Child, which isn't a very controversial opinion, but also I think like it was just like all of this extra stuff, like Fantastic Beasts and everything, it's just so unnecessary, and it's just clearly a cash grab, and I cannot, like, I will give my money to it because I like it, and I'm trash for the thing, but I think it's just so much. I ship them being best friends through all their years of Hogwarts while the Golden Trio was doing. Yeah, exactly. I think someone online called like Ginny, Luna, and Neville the Silver Trio, which isn't giving them enough credit. Yeah, yeah. Everyone has their opinions on the Cursed Child, but I think J.K. Rowling does a lot of good in the world, but it, I think also, and I think she's like fun, she's like kind of fun on Twitter. I get why people don't like her on Twitter, but I still follow her on Twitter. I don't mind. But I think she sometimes conflates herself with her books, and like the impact she has with the impact her books have had, because the books have had far more of an impact on me than J.K. Rowling, the person, has, even though she's an inspiring figure in her own right. I think there's a difference between Harry Potter and J.K. Rowling, and trying to conflate those two is annoying. And like it's frustrating when people see those two things as equal, because J.K. Rowling is a human being in the real world, while Harry Potter isn't. Even though it's a metaphor for the real world in a lot of ways. Yeah, that's my complicated opinion on J.K. Rowling, I say, while staring at the Harry Potter books and like Tales of Beetle the Bard and the original Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, which was written for charity, and Quidditch Through the Ages, which was also written for charity. Yeah. Okay, end rant. End scene. Let's see. I can talk more about books though. I feel like sometimes when I show people my work, they take it more seriously than what I'm trying to convey. Yeah, that's interesting, because I feel like I have the opposite problem where like sometimes I'm not joking and people find it funny and I'm like, oh, I didn't realize that was hilarious. But I guess if you look at it in one way, that is. Like that Harry Potter Made Me Political video, people found that funny, and I was like, I mean, you can take it however you want, but I didn't mean for it to be funny. So like people don't take me as seriously. But I think when I'm reading though, sometimes authors are trying to write comedy, and I just like feel bad for the characters involved. And I'm like, oh, that's so sad. And then someone else is like, oh, that was hilarious. Like it was written to be funny. And I'm like, it was? Oh, I just thought it was this sad thing that happened to this character. Thank you, Katrina. I liked that video too. That was a fun video to make. But yeah. Also, I never made the Lee Jordan video, which is basically how much I love Lee Jordan. So I think I'm going to make that in the next few months. Maybe in October I'll do another like Harry Potter themed week or something, because it's October, which is Halloween, which is it'll work. I'll also talk about my Teen Wolf fan fiction obsession, which is different from the Teen Wolf obsession. Yeah, the Lee Jordan video is what actually spawned a Harry Potter month for me. Yeah, Harry Potter really did teach me so much about like political corruption and the education system and benefits and drawbacks of teacher tenure. Basically, Katrina's comment right there is yes to all of that. Yeah, but yeah, Lee Jordan is the reason why Harry Potter month actually happened, and then I never made that video because I was like, there's so much to talk about. But yeah, I love Lee Jordan. He's such an underrated character. He's the best. Basically, see, if J.K. Rowling wrote a book about Lee Jordan and did it well and actually like talked about his race and how he's Black, it would be a great book. And also wasn't like super insensitive to Native American communities in the process. That would be great. Yeah, Also, the whole American system, like J.K. Rowling has no idea what the American system looks like. So why is she writing about it? And why is she making a movie based on that? She has no idea what it looks like. Ugh. She doesn't know the American experience, so how are you trying to write the American experience? Yeah. Yeah, so maybe a white woman shouldn't write about Lee Jordan, but I would not mind a Lee Jordan novel. Exactly. Lee Jordan is amazing. He created Potter Watch, which also became like such a resource and lifeline for all of the wizarding world who was part of the resistance. And I'm just like, yes, yes, there should be more Lee Jordans in the world. Yeah, because he's like hilarious and he's friends with the twins, which is why he's kind of overshadowed a little bit. And he's kind of seen as like just this funny guy who's friends with Fred and George, but like he also has like if you think about the impact he had on Hogwarts, not Harry, but Hogwarts, he's like so um I just got distracted by a comment, but he's so powerful because he was the commentator at every single Quidditch match at Hogwarts, except for that one time Luna did it, which was like my favorite Quidditch match. But yeah, ooh, they're great. But yeah, that's how I feel a lot of feelings for Lee Jordan, and I want to write it down in a cohesive way so that I can make a video about it. There are many great writing books about characterization that could help you. I like the one written by Orson Scott Card because he's a bad person, but he was an okay writer. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about Orson Scott Card's books, but like by the time I got around to like even like thinking about reading them, all of the stuff about him came out, and I was like, well, there are other books that I want to read more, so I guess I'll read those instead. But yeah, I think I don't read enough books about like about writing itself. Like I really want to read the Stephen King one and stuff. So yeah, I'll put that one on my list too. And also, yay. Yay, talking within the comments. Yes, I'm in Ravenclaw too. Ravenclaw for life. Wit beyond measure is man's greatest treasure and woman's greatest treasure. Probably more women's greatest treasure than man's greatest treasure, because men have more privilege than women do. And women need wit to survive and other things like food, water, shelter. Yeah, but Ravenclaw. Yes. Wow, so many Ravenclaws. It's a Ravenclaw party up in here. Yeah. That's also part of the reason why the fifth book is my favorite, because you get to see more Ravenclaws and stuff. And just more, oh, Hufflepuff! Hufflepuff's awesome. The four necessities: food, water, shelter, and wit. Yes. That's what everyone needs to survive, right? I mean, in order to get the food, water, and shelter, you kind of need some intelligence and wit. More wit than intelligence, because, I don't know. Yeah, Hufflepuff's awesome. I love Hufflepuff. And they're more than just rather good finders. Because you know what? Cedric Diggory was the bravest character in Harry Potter. Sorry, Snape. Sorry, Albus. Sorry, Harry. Cedric Diggory, because he didn't have to do that, and he did. Which is why I'm kind of glad the Cursed Child sort of centered on Cedric Diggory, but it also didn't at all. Yes, house elves. Yes, you are nice to house elves. Even though Hermione's the one who freed them. Yeah, house elves are awesome. I love Dobby and Winky and Hokey and Creature. I always forget Creature, who's like one of the most prominent house elves, but I remember Winky and Hokey, which is weird. But yeah, those are the only four house elves we really meet, I think. Yeah. I agree. They are rather good finders. And yeah, a Harry Potter musical is the best, basically. Yes, Tonks was the best. I forgot she was a Hufflepuff. And so was Andromeda, who was also one of the bravest. Uh, because, you know, she was like, my entire family is pure blood trash, and I'm gonna marry this Muggleborn I'm in love with. So y'all can go and enjoy being the worst. I was gonna say something more explicit, but I stopped myself. This is a family-friendly channel. uh, oh, that's so cool. Yeah, yeah, that beach is beautiful, where Shell Cottage is and all. I went to I've been to the Harry Potter studios when I lived in London, and I went to when I did an exchange program in high school to Scotland. I saw like the lake where they filmed like the third movie at, like where they did the whole Buckbeak thing, and that was so cool. And I was like, it's Harry Potter in real life. I was a really excited 14-year-old. But yeah, that beach sounds lovely. And so nice. Although I'd be a little bit sad. But yeah. Gosh. Of course this like chat turned into just Harry Potter for 25 minutes. Of course it did. I feel like that's what all of my talks end at some point or the other. Or like they reach Harry Potter some way or the other. But I have other books. I'm staring at all my other books. Or at least some of my other books. Let's see. What other books can we talk about? Oh, John Green's right in front of me. His books are, I have 3 of his books. I have Paper Towns, Abundance of Catherines, and a signed version of Tiffio's. And I didn't order Turtles All the Way Down, but we just got tickets to the live show that Katrina's not coming to because I'm sad. But and I haven't listened to the first chapter of Turtles All the Way Down yet, but I'm kind of excited for it because it seems like it's he's like explicitly talking about mental health and stuff, which is cool to see because it's nice. Yes, turtles. I love just the like that one Twitter chain of all like turtle emojis everywhere. That was great. But yeah, it's like really interesting to see how the internet has cooled off of John Green. Yes. Yeah, I know. It's a little bit bizarre that it's in the middle of the week, but I guess that's only the only time they could get the venue. Yeah, so my ticket includes a copy of the book, so I'm getting one. That's awesome. I'm excited then. I have to pay Kelly back though, otherwise she's gonna have 2 copies and I'm gonna have 0. But yeah, it's weird how the internet has kind of cooled off of John Green. Like at one point, like I think when he was, because I'm still on Tumblr a lot. At one point, like everyone was obsessed with him, and then I think like after the like a little bit after The Fault in Our Stars came out, like everyone just started hating him for some reason. Or I think maybe it was the movie because I think the movie was pretty good of that, but it was like it's not my favorite movie or anything, but it was good. Yeah, he was like crazy popular for a while. Yeah. Okay, I kind of get the argument that all John Green books are the same because Paper Towns and Looking for Alaska are really similar, but the other ones aren't. And like, yet, like, yes, there is a little bit of like manic pixie dream girl in like Looking for Alaska and stuff, but like the whole point of it was that like, oh, women are people and I should start looking at them as human beings with complex lives and not everything has to do with me when it comes to women. So I think and they're still really well written books. I think they were just early books, and his like The Fault in Our Stars is like clearly his best work to date. Unless you're counting Turtles, which I have no idea how it is, but I think he's getting better as we go, which yeah. But yeah, it like I think people have started to equate him with Nicholas Sparks, who does have the same book over and over again. and the same movie over and over again, which is really frustrating because they're like in completely different genres and like completely different. Looking for Alaska made me confused. I don't really remember Looking for Alaska, actually. Maybe I should reread it. But yeah, I like not really for me. Yeah, it was like really in my demographic because I was in high school at the time. So, oh, Will Grayson was the first book I read of John Green because I really liked David Levithan. So I was like, oh, another book by David Levithan, why not? And then it was Will Grayson, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'm starting to read John Green now. Yeah, Catherine's was totally different. I agree, and I love Will Grayson, and I also have the tiny book somewhere, which is basically tiny. Yeah, I have Hold Me Closer, because yeah, look, it makes me so happy because it's all gold and sparkly. Look at it. It's so sparkly and stuff. It's shiny. It's not. It is hollow. Oh my goodness. Yeah, like for like a month or two, all I was doing was watching Simply Nailogical videos. But look, this is hollow. It has hollow on it. There are tiny, tiny rainbows. That makes me happy. But yeah, it's such a fun musical novel, as they put it here, which is a bizarre thing to say, but yeah. I love the character of Tiny, and I'm so glad he did a little spin-off of it. Yeah, it's exciting. Yeah. It was great. I personally hated Catherine's. Yeah, I agree that like the whole child prodigy, like because prodigy thing was a little bit frustrating, but I still enjoyed the book for what it was. I liked the footnotes and that whole style he did and stuff. But yeah, romantic relationships don't fix everything, ever. Yeah, and like, yeah, I think the girl in that was being used as a device more than in the other books, uh, instead of like being her own person. But again, I'd have to reread that because it's been a really long time since I've read John Green. Ooh, something nonfiction by John Green would be awesome. I feel like he could write a lot about the refugee crisis, or like something about Invisible Children, which I think is the main charity Project for Awesome donates to, or the Foundation to Decrease World Suck donates to. So I think it would be really interesting. Oh, hello, Eyes Like a Cat. That's Panina, right? I think that's her name. Sorry if it's wrong. But yeah, something nonfiction by John Green would be really cool. Save the Children. Yes, save. And wait, I don't know what Invisible Children was. Was that the whole Coney 2012 thing? It might have been. But yeah, it would be really cool. And or AFC Wimbledon. Oh, he would write so much about AFC Wimbledon. I feel like if he wrote a history of AFC Wimbledon, it would be amazing. It's also a really interesting story, but yeah. I think, or maybe even a book about like how the different ways in which like the internet can be harnessed, because they've seen their fair share of, and them, like the Vlogbrothers and their like friends have seen a fair share of everything across the internet, I think. Even though like obviously John and Hank are two white men who obviously like and are older, so they were a little more mature when like they started getting trolls and stuff. So like they got less of it and were older and could be like more mature about it. But yeah. Is he? Oh, I didn't know he was working with AFC Wimbledon on their movie. Yeah, I don't keep up with the podcast, so I don't know a lot about AFC Wimbledon. But yeah, that would be really cool if he was. Since he is a major advertiser, it would make sense. Since we are a major advertiser, I guess. Although I don't think I gave money to that specifically. Yeah. But yeah, I don't like soccer necessarily or football. Oh, he's doing a documentary with Fox. Look at all of you with all of this wealth of information. Meanwhile, I've just been listening to Zayn Malik's song on repeat since yesterday. Oh, that's how Rosanna got her work visa. That makes sense. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Oh my God, getting a visa is such a pain. I am so glad I was born in the United States of America. And I am so angry about the people that weren't. Rugby all the way. Yeah. I mentioned this before, but I am tennis all the way. But also a little bit of American football. Like last night was the Pats game, but also it was Coco Vandewa versus Madison Keys, and Madison Keys won in the women's semifinal of the U.S. Open in tennis. So I like at the sports bar we were at, it was like the tennis game, and then every other screen was the football game. And I was like, oh, I kind of get what's going on, even though I hate the Pats. Giants all the way. Sports opinions. I feel like I should have a second Twitter for live tweeting sports because I really enjoy doing that. But yeah, Dreamers and DACA. That's what I was trying to segue into. Didn't happen. I am angry about that. And I know there's a lot I can do, like calling my representatives and my senators who are already working towards helping somehow. I love my senator, Cory Booker. He's the best. He grew up a mile away from me. It's great. But yeah, I feel like there's not a lot I can do, which is frustrating because I see how hard it is. I also feel like you're sports and I'm sports. Yeah, I've grown up loving sports and I love the Olympics so much. And I follow so many of them on Twitter. Cory is delightful. Cory Booker is delightful and I love him. Oh, Taylor did a great thing on Twitter. Oh, did she? I think I missed that. I'm going to look that up right now. Here, I'm not embroidering anymore, so I can flip this up. Let me look up Taylor's thing. Because I love Taylor. She's awesome. Not Taylor Swift. Taylor Bank from, aka It's Radish Time. Oh, it was showing that you called. Right. Oh, okay. Yeah, and I didn't show that I called. Got it. That's awesome, though. She's such a good person. Like, she volunteered on the Hillary campaign and everything. Yeah. Cricket? Oh, I enjoy cricket when I get to watch it. Yeah. I like watching Lagan a lot. No, but I remember when it was like India versus Pakistan in the World Cup for like the semifinal, and then India made it to the final. I literally tried skipping school so I could watch the India-Pakistan match because I was like, yes, India versus Pakistan. Oh, Tulsi Gabbard. I feel like I like follow her, but I haven't like looked into her that much, so I'm gonna make that a new tab here. Tulsi Gabbard. Is it Gabbard like Indian way or Gabbard like American way? Who knows? Is she half Indian or is she full Indian? Question mark. Who knows? Oh, she was born in the American Samoa. Oh, that's so cool. I know someone from the American Samoa who's not Hawaiian. There's a difference, even though she represents Hawaii. Oh, she seems awesome. I'm just on her Wikipedia page because this is the way my life works. I hated cricket when I was in India, but I watch it sometimes now. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people feel that way. But in like my Indian community, they have this whole cricket league for all of the like parents. Like they have the men's league is huge and the women's league is like 2 teams, I think, because interest level. So like, and like they have a whole kids league that started like a few years after my time, kind of. So like there has been a cricket craze in my community, and I'm like so not about it right now. I'm just like, this is a lot. This is like really, really extra. But I enjoy watching like professional cricket, and I like the T20s. I've never heard anyone speak so insightfully on foreign policy Okay, now I gotta look her up because I've been looking for like good foreign policy people lately, like because Hillary's gone, but also. Okay, bye Omar. Oh, it's already 7. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna end this in like 5-ish minutes then. Wrap it up because I want to watch Rafa play. But yeah, that sounds awesome. I hope she makes a presidential run too if she's good. Blah blah blah. Democratic Party, cool. Oh, okay, so she's hot. Okay, so it's Gabbard, more likely. Um, that's so cool. Oh man. Everyone other than Bobby Jindal, who is like brown, is awesome, I feel. um, at least in the Senate and stuff. Oh my god, she was also in the National Guard. Oh wow, she served for 12 months in Iraq. That's so cool. Okay, I'm becoming a fan of this woman quickly. But yeah, that's probably why she's so up on foreign policy, because she knows she's like actually served, but also is a Democrat and like gets both sides of it. I have so many mixed feelings on foreign policy because like one, we can't figure our stuff out in the United States, but two, no one else has their stuff figured out across the world. And also we ruined a lot of stuff across the world. Yeah, so lots of mixed feelings. But that's why I make videos talking about stuff, right? It's to parse those out and stuff. And say the word stuff a lot, clearly. But yeah. Wow. But yeah, what else? What else is going on in the world? Hurricanes are going on in the world, and monsoons and flooding everywhere, which is kind of the worst. Yeah, I think people don't realize like that it's not just in the United States that bad things are going on sometimes. Like in Venezuela, Venezuela is still in crisis, and like terrible things are still happening there. Like it is important to talk about Hurricane Harvey and Hurricane Irma, and which has already landed in the Caribbean and I think parts of Florida. I'm not sure yet about Florida, but there's also so much more going on. Let's hope Irma doesn't come to New York anytime soon. Yeah, I hope so too, because that would put a dent in my life. That would be kind of the worst. It flooded in the spring in Montreal. Oh, I had no idea that Montreal got flooded in the spring at all. Yeah, there's so much we don't know about the world that's going on. It frustrates me that my news stream is so US centric, but also I haven't done much to change that, so I guess, yeah. Oh, people are getting mad at Time Magazine's cover because that's what's important in the world, because Selena Gomez is on the cover and not Malala, I guess. Which, you know, Selena Gomez has done important work with the United Nations and stuff. Like, she's not just a ditz. It kind of annoys me when people put down, like, female pop stars and stuff. I'm worried about, yeah, I'm also worried about communities that can't afford to rebuild what little infrastructure they have and what little, like, stuff they have. There I am using the word stuff again. But, like, they might lose all of their belongings, and that is terrifying. Like, I cannot imagine losing all of my belongings because it's such a sort of thing. A lot of people don't really know what's going on in Canada, which is unfortunate because it lets us sweep so much garbage under the rug. Yeah. Florida is so crowded with traffic that people are walking out to avoid it. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, this is the biggest hurricane in like it's the biggest hurricane in recorded history, I'm pretty sure, that we know of, which is insane. But yeah, in Canada, I've heard a lot about, I don't live there and I've only been there like on vacation for a week, but it's, I've heard that like they sweep a lot of things under the rug. Did you know that Katy Perry's Roar is about the Treaty of West? Good joke. And the size of, wait, Irma's the size of France? Wow, okay. There are a lot of scary things going on in the world, but and it's hard to keep calm and like just, I guess, is it true? Okay. I'm gonna definitely Google the Treaty of Westphalia right now and then over. Okay, how Chris was it about the Treaty of Westphalia? It was a series of treaties signed between May and October of 1648 in the Westphalian cities of Osnabrück and Münster, effectively ending the European Wars of Religion. Oh wow, that's really important. There's so much European history that's important, but there's also so much of other history that's important that no one pays attention to. So, like the fact that Indians invented the number 0. But do I sound bitter about that? Yes. Am I bitter about that? Yes. But so she did a thoughts about Bodak Yellow. I haven't heard it that many times, so I don't have many thoughts. But I can go on Genius right now and look up the lyrics. Let's see. I've heard it's good, but that. These expensive. This is bloody shoes at the store. Can't get them both. Okay. I don't know. I've heard Cardi B is like amazing, but I just haven't heard it that many times. So, no. I do appreciate when artists talk about how hard they work in their music. Like, drop 2 mixtapes in 6 months. What bitch is working as hard as me? Like, yeah, keep working hard. I appreciate that. Yeah. I love going on Genius and seeing the references. Like, Bape, short for Bathing Ape, is a Japanese clothing company that specializes in lifestyle streetwear. Fascinating. Please make a whole video on India inventing 0. 0 is so important. That would be, yeah. I think there's already enough out there talking about the number 0, but also there's the fact that, like, you know, the Renaissance happened because the Middle East saved all of the information from ancient Greece and ancient Rome. There's also that. Like, the only reason why the Renaissance happened is because, yeah, okay, that's cool. I didn't know that the Mayans did too, and at the same time, but yeah, they're like, people don't realize, like, people are just like, oh, they just rediscovered these old texts. Like, no, they burned them all because they thought the Bible was the only important work. But the Middle Easterners were like, yeah, let's save these in our libraries and stuff. And then all of a sudden Europe was like, oh, maybe we should read these again. And then they realized they were important. I feel very salty right now. Europe takes credit for everything, doesn't it? Didn't like the Mayans, someone invented the Library of Baghdad, yeah. Didn't, I feel like some civilization invented calculus at the same time or before Isaac Newton. I'm pretty sure. But like, people were like, oh, those other civilizations, not important. But I'd have to Google that and like research that properly in order for that to be a real fact, because I don't want to spread fake news or fake history. Yes, the Muslims. Yes, like yeah, like the people that Western civilization seem to hate the most at this moment in time are the people that gave them their civilization. But yeah, okay. And on that note, let's see. I think I'm gonna wrap this up and stop being salty and be happy again. Let's see, because Rafael Nadal and Juan Martín del Potro's semifinal starts in 10 minutes, and I want to watch the whole thing and live tweet it. So, yeah. Boo for bad things happening in the world. Yay for me hitting 800 subscribers. Yay for me learning how to embroider. Boo for erasing the history and the contributions of non-Western civilizations. And yay, tennis. Because tennis is nice. All right. I think I'm done. So I will see you guys next week with a new video. Bye.